Hello and welcome to part 4 of Warhammer games that I worked on Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. Sorry for the delay between part 3 and this. I distracted myself I was doing some stuff with Blender, which is a very, very solid free open source modeling and also video editing programming, much to my surprise. But anyway, so as of end of part 3, finally met back up with Lieutenant Mira. As I said, there was a very large section that had been cut between the meetup with Lieutenant Mira or with end of the Calcus facility and meeting up with Mira. So let's see if I can remember other stuff. Section tends to be a bit more orky. Hopefully I won't end up dying a whole bunch of times, because I don't know if I'm going to do a time lapse in this part. Jesus. Sag right as I die. Yeah, this bridge crossing is always giving me trouble. Here, but yeah, I mean, if I get to a section where I die over and over and over and over again, I'll probably end up time-lapsing that, and then try to turn some of my commentary of that section into other commentary. Obviously, obviously I don't know who you are if you're watching this at all, but again, not many people seem to be watching this, so I didn't get a whole lot. Oh, it's dumb. I didn't have a whole bunch of questions. To answer, and the only question I got was some numbers on from Rock Paper Shotgun forums. Asked me what engine this was made on, which seemed like an odd question to me because I'm pretty sure I said in part 1 that this was made on a Darksiders engine. Which, yeah, again, it's the Darksiders engine, but it's Relic did a lot of their own work on it. Also, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Kind of so I didn't say that I can't remember his name, but the Ninja Gaiden guy, Itagaki, I believe his name. Some people from his studio, because Devil's Third, if anybody remembers Devil's Third, which is a game that has still not been released and is supposedly maybe going to be released in the future. But that was, I guess originally it was using some like Gamebryo or some other weird engine, and it was some licensed engine that the company that made it went under, so there was no more support for it anymore. So they threw that out, and then since this was a game that at this point THQ was going to be publishing the game, THQ was like, hey, why don't you use the Darksiders engine, which we own and that our studio made. And I guess for learning the engine, they had some of the guys from Itagaki's studio came out to Relic, because that was... Oh, that would be cool. Not bad. Since Space Marine was the game that was furthest along in development with that engine, so they brought them out to Relic to do some work, just to learn the engine, do some engine programming. So yeah, it was Darksiders engine, heavily optimized by Relic, better optimized by Relic than Darksiders engine for... And I'll talk about it more when I get to when I do games that I worked on Darksiders 2, but for some reason, as far as I could tell, Space Marine's optimizations did not make it into the Darksiders 2 version of the engine, and I don't know why, but yeah, there were a lot of issues with Darksiders 2's development, which I will go into in detail when I do Darksiders 2. Section... Not sure. Damn, I don't think I want to fire there. I don't know what's going on here. It's like a full... That is weird. I've never seen this build before. It's like everything is kind of stopped here for some reason. This is one of the more annoying sort of stand and defend sections. There are a lot of squigs that gets sent after. Oh shit! Speaking of squigs, yeah, a lot of squigs, a lot of rocket knobs. I'm just basically describing what is going on screen, which is always a bad way to do commentary. I could use more ammo. Get out of the way, dude. Terrible. Things to talk about.
There's a lift over here.
I believe this lift, there was another section cut that I can't remember. And there's things that were cut, but due to the nature of
Jonah, I half expected to find a demon chewing on your
testing,
bones.
some of them got cut before I even ever actually got to play them.
Make your report, Jonah.
The Greenskins have been pressing us hard, both down here and at the Bastion plot.
Get ready to fall back to the Bastion.
I guess
Do
this one was
not
not one of those
engage
sections.
Chaos forces directly until I get reinforcements down here to back you up.
Aye, Lieutenant.
Yeah, this is another. Yeah. Again, I'm just reminded that they cut all the wrong sections. They cut action sections, but they didn't cut like these just walking around sections, which I find slightly annoying. Looking for a servo skull again. I don't know where. Obviously, since I seem to have, I apparently missed a bunch of servo skulls. I don't know where they are that I missed them. Say I know.
Lieutenant Mirror, this is Bastion Primus.
Is that it? Is that one?
The orcs are back, and they cut power to the sentry guns.
It is! Oh my god.
They took out the generator. We couldn't defend it against such numbers. We had to fall back.
The Ultramarines and I are
Alright.
almost at your position. Mirror out.
So yeah, Servo Skull.
With my psychic abilities,
Here we go.
I have drawn energy from the warp. If I could summon it again, contain it, control it, then perhaps I could use it to defend the Imperium. So, I made another interstellar journey through the warp. Barely daring to hope, I lowered my psychic defenses and willed the energy to return. And it did. I captured the spark in a containment device and marveled at its potential. My work could now begin.
Yeah, there we go. It's finally a Servo Skull. And yeah, that was the journal entry of Drogon describing how he created the power source. And then there are other Servo Skulls later on where he starts to suspect that a demon is chasing him, and then there's a log where the demon catches up to him and kills him. Saving. Okay. Ooh, what's in here? Oh my god, is this finally?
Genetic scan complete.
Oh. Oh, well, that's a good gun. That's not bad.
Access authorized.
Yeah. I will just want the plasma. Regular plasma gun. Not as cool as the plasma cannon, but still a very, very nice piece of kit. Yeah, and this is pretty cool. This is like a bunch of meat grinder sections all in a row, which I love. Kind of love this section. Getting to use heavy bolters repeatedly is never not fun. I'm about to die. The not fun part is the getting killed. But heavy bolters are otherwise very fun. Oh, all the way back here?
Genetic scan complete. Adaptive start. Access.
There. Don't care. Alright.
Forward.
Quite nice. Alright. So I'm not going to suck myself murdering dudes with them.
Your ground! The Ultramarines are here!
With the heavy bolter. Oh, poor guardsman. Rockets. Ah, man. Totally forgot the thing about to do not work with the friggin' heavy bolter. Not cool. We got our knob. You're gonna think it's kind of hilarious that the heavy armored knobs look basically like Ninja Turtles.
You can see why we need the sentry guns. There aren't enough of us to hold this position without them.
Oh yeah, this is the part where I gotta turn the sentry guns on. This is
Tell them we're on our
kinda
way.
cool.
Move out, brothers.
Am I out of... I'm not out of grenades, but I am a grenade short.
We need those sentry guns.
Lieutenant, where is the generator?
If you continue on, you'll find it at the end of our fortifications.
Oh man, there's
Brothers, the guardsmen will need your help.
plasma cannon right there, and I can't pick it up. I can't get to it. That's just frustrating. It's just right there. They're just sitting right there. I can't get pick them up. How can they do that to me? I don't think I ever noticed that those were there before. Oh hey, another Shuro skull.
I'll move too slow. I will shot in the gun.
Dig us. Yeah. So I guess this end part of this, or well, I guess the third act is where I started missing servo skulls left and right. So that's cool, I guess. Oh yeah, thanks for throwing. So I'm almost at the freaking generator for guns. They start throwing a lot of guys at me. Endless waves of dudes right here. If only I could have picked up the freaking... those plasma cannons. I'd be way happier. Oh man, I'm gonna get screwed. Surprise! Yes. There we go. Sentry guns.
Sentry guns are back online.
That was close.
Your men are near an access point to the rail network. My guardsmen will put the way. Another gateway is close to your position.
Yeah, once the sentry guns are on, it's pretty... I do love just watching sentry guns blow, just destroy stuff. That's something... Even just going back to Dawn of War, just setting up a whole bunch of sentry guns and watching them just
Here we are, mate.
annihilate things.
Carry on, guardsmen.
Sidonis to Captain Titus. We are running into orcs down here. Nothing like above, though. Just enough to be an annoyance. We will be there soon.
Understood.
Yeah, I think it's around... Coming up soon is the big boss fight with the War Boss, which is the most competently put together boss fight in the game, unfortunately. And it's It's the only like good boss fight that they kept. And the final boss fight was just I think everybody was disappointed in that one. Do not want a vengeance launcher. Do you want ammo and grenades? Yeah. Here we go. War boss. Don't know why I have the chainsword in this cutscene.
Walk out of here with that spark. I'm Boss Grimskull!
Grimskull.
This whole planet is mine! Whoa! You've been at my heels for long enough.
Oh.
This ain't enough. That's right! Because I'm gonna kill you, Space Marine!
Ow. Oh, what? That was unexpected. Lost Grimskull's not very smart. Ouch. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. Gauging him in hand-to-hand right there is not a good idea. I totally forgot about that. You need to get him in other ways. Ooh. Ow, Jesus.
It's the enemy! Ah! That does it, Space Marine!
Yeah, just smashing the walls and things. Dudes in. Ah, Jesus. I totally forgot the best way to do how to do this fight. This is not going well for me.
Why do you give me so much trouble, Space Marine?
Grenades, I don't want grenades, I want ammo. Ah, that's right, then he jumps up there. Yeah, see, in the past, I mean, the last time I did this with a thunder hammer, which made it actually even harder.
I'm coming
could only use the bolter and the plasma pistol. Not talking to him. Uh-oh. It's back. Oh, wait. Yes. No. There we go. Alright. Thankfully thanks to the decent checkpointing within the boss fight, that was not as hard as I would have expected. There it is. And because even as boss fights go, it's not that well put together a boss fight, but the fact that this is the best boss fight in the game, that really does tell you that boss fights were not what Relic was Boss fights were not Relic's strong suit in the design of this game. And the large-scale combat and the melee combat came together pretty well, even though, as I said in previous parts, I liked the melee combat better before it was redesigned. But it's still a pretty solid brawler setup.
We gave Nemerov time to prepare his invasion. We must get to the Titan and destroy that warp gate.